Are we there? We're back. It's so crazy because we did not expect to record anything today, but here we are doing stuff. By the way, everyone, if you do not know who this guy is, this is Jerald. He's been key operations person for myself and DDM, and we're rocking and rolling today. So we want to talk about seller ratings because we're having some questions, and let's rock and roll. So Jerald, what did you discover, man?
Yeah, we discovered actually with your help as well. We're trying to figure out how we can uh, like influence Google seller rating, and there's a lot of talk about on how to like influence or get better seller rating. But I think for today's video, we're going to talk about on how we can check our own seller rating, and as well as how it is showing or why is it showing for our ads. So
Yeah.
first
And
thing, uh,
oh,
yeah,
I don't mean to cut
go
you
ahead,
off.
David.
I just want well, I don't mean, but I do. You know how I am. I always cut everybody off. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, if you could zoom in on the ABC Ford mock-up, okay, just to kind of give everybody a perspective. When you go to Google Ads and we're looking at a search ad, it's not a vehicle listing ad. It's not a whatever. This is really for local businesses. This advertiser rating can appear as an asset. A lot of the I don't see a lot of people using seller ratings really to their utmost capability. A lot of people don't even know where that comes from. We had clients thinking it came from the Google Business Profile. We had one client say, hey, my Google Business Profile has thousands of reviews, 4.6, 4.7 star. My seller rating, or whatever that is, shows 25 reviews, and it's not that good. What's going on? So we had to learn a little bit and figure this out too. We just want to contextualize to the audience. Those stars underneath, that's what we're talking about. Like that's what we want to put, because as consumers, when we see those little gold stars, that's social proof. A lot of social proof, right? Um, so that's what we're
Yep.
talking about. Didn't mean to totally cut you off, Jerald, but essentially, we know what we're talking about. This is a mock up ad. Can you show us where businesses can find their seller rating if they have one?
Yep. You have to go to this URL. Of course, they will have to change this part to include their website. So they'll have to put in their website link there. I'm not sure if they will see this, but yeah. After we can add this link in the video description if they need. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, it's after store pages question mark q equals. They will have to put in their website name there,
Do you think all
website URL,
businesses
right?
running Google Ads have this?
No, they don't.
Okay, that'd be
So we can actually
interesting.
test it. Uh, you have leadership in mind that we need to test. Uh,
I don't
Maybe
know.
let's test superior.
Yeah.
No rating yet. Like this is another example.
Okay, so that's not a client of ours,
So
and but they
yeah,
have they have it looks like on Reputation.com some reviews, but no real rating. Interesting.
yeah, I think it. Yeah, it will need to be like a specific number of reviews for this for the seller rating to show up.
The big question is how can we, I mean, this is something we can utilize. It's just another review platform, and it's Google, and it's not a Google Business Profile review, which is very confusing. It would make sense if they just pulled the Google Business Profile and incorporated it
Right.
in, but they didn't. So, how do you think right now, and not knowing the answer is okay, but how do you think right now people that see this can make their seller rating better? Do you know?
Yeah, I know different ways on how to influence or make this better. It's just that there's no clear cut way on how to improve this. So there are different things that influence this. Actually includes your Google Business Profile reviews. If we're going for a car dealership, some platforms like website for car reviews and
Yeah.
even Trustpilot have it.
Okay. So
You
like
can influence it. So there's no direct way to influence it.
What I remember reading, and it's unsubstantiated right now, but what I remember reading is you have Google Forums, or not Google Forums, but like there's specific Google Forms that are sponsored by Google that you can send customers that are verified customers to
Yep.
actually leave you a review. That's separate from Google Business Profile, which is like, oh my God, it adds another complexity. And then you have,
Yeah.
yeah, you have those third parties that influence it too. Like for car dealers is specific, it'd be cars.com, Auto Trader, Edmunds, Car Gurus. Those ratings would help influence this too. So
Yeah,
super
but that's a lot.
interesting.
So I think what you mentioned is really big because those other things, it's really hard to influence them. What you can really do is set up the Google customer survey. I think
Google
that's
customer survey.
yeah, I think that's the biggest thing you can influence this. It's just that it will not just go around. I mean, it will not just display the surveys from that form. It will still go after like Car Gurus, Cars.com, Trustpilot. So
Interesting. So no matter what, people should check this out. If they're a local business, they need reviews and they're running Google Ads, people need to know about this.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay. So let's see where the last thing, where can people find this in the Google Ads account if they want to use it?
Yep. So if you guys found that you have the seller rating and it's a good one, that's something that you will want to utilize. So for easy access, just go to your search and go to account level automated asset settings. Then from here, you will already see the seller ratings bar, and you can turn this off and on.
Cool. And it automatically links, evidently. You don't have to do anything else.
Exactly.
Interesting. Very cool. That's all I got on this. Any final comments, Jerald?
Not really. Again, this is an automated asset. This is not something that you can control on the campaign level. So you cannot choose which campaign you just wanted to show this out. So it's important that you decide whether to turn this off and on in this specific setting in Google Ads.
I would imagine
So
reporting is
yeah.
pretty restricted, at least right now, too. Like, we don't know. There's no call to action or anything. You can't. I'd be interested to know how many impressions the seller rating got, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
We'll just have to stay tuned on that. But this is helpful. Sweet.
Yep.
All right, cool. Rock and roll.